Hello everyone. Okay, so now you know my hydrangea secrets and all the cool stuff that we can do without even having to worry about types of flowers. Okay, now we're going to get a little more detailed. We're going to get more into different shapes of flowers. This is where it gets really exciting, okay? So you have your what we call line flowers. So it's going to be a taller flower, and it's going to have little flowers all up and down the stem. Okay, and it may have a little bend to it, but anything that's more tall and has little flowers on it, that's going to be a line flower. Now, it is not a line flower if it is a stem and then has like little flowers at the top. I mean, I'd call that a wild flower. Okay, and I'm going to show you some examples besides, so you don't have to like just imagine my drawings here. But so I'm talking about something that has a lot of little flowers, and it's a line. Okay, and it's tall, more tall and upright. Then you have your focal flowers, okay? So that could be like our hydrangea, right? It's real big and round. It's focal. Then you've got, and I'll just turn this into a rose. You've got your rose. It's a focal. You have your daisy. So this is where it's like a single stem, and then you have just a big flower going on up here, okay? Your sunflower. All different kinds, okay? That's your focal flower. So we've got focal. We have line. We have secondary. Okay, so secondary flower is going to be not a focal, not a line. That's going to be something that has multiple blooms on it. So remember we were looking at the spray rose that had multiple blooms. It could be daisies, like a whole bunch of little daisies that are on. So there's a lot of stems going on one stem. Can you see it? Okay, so, oh, sure, he's fine to ask a question, but then when he wants to move something, he feels like he can't speak. Okay, thank you. You're so good. Okay, so then you've got your secondary. Then you have your filler flowers. Your filler flowers are like a whole bunch of little flowers, and you can't even see the stem because it's a whole bunch of little stuff. Okay, so that's like, anything that's just like big and fuzzy. So that would be like baby's breath. That's going to be like limonium, which you don't know what it is. But pretty much like all those little, on the side of the road, it just looks like a sea of yellow or a sea of purple. That's going to be a wildflower. So it's going to kind of fill in. Okay, so good on our flowers. Then we have one more that I kind of call decorative. And that's where it could be somewhere in between. And it just doesn't fit into with any of these things. So let's go into looking at those very quickly. So. Why am I, okay, so, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting excited. Okay. One of my favorite line flowers is the Bells of Ireland. So, see, it has a shape to it, but it's still more tall and upright. It's a line. If I drew it, it'd be a line. It has a lot of little flowers on it. Another one is larkspur, which does not grow very well around here. We're too low altitude, but Colorado, this grows everywhere. It's so pretty, but see, it's a line. Now, it does have a lot of little shooting off spikes, but you see how those are green? So really, this is a line flower. This, I would consider a line flower. This is Protea, Safari Sunset, and it comes from South Africa. Isn't it awesome? So it's a line flower. Even though it's mostly more like a greenery thing, it's awesome for color, to bring color up in an arrangement. So I've got more of that. And then I've got snapdragon. Definitely a line flower. Yes, it's more up just at the top. It's not like the other one that was all the way down at the bottom, but again, it's a line. It's giving you that visual line, okay? Now we're going to focal. Wow, what do you think about that? Gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Love to wear that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gerber daisy, right there, folks. And then your rose, right? So anything that's big and bold, our hydrangea, big and bold. So that's going to be your focal. Then our secondary, I showed you that earlier, so it has a whole bunch of little flowers, but it's still on one stem, okay? Now we're going to go to the filler, and here we have filler. So this is solidago, baby's breath, all those things that just has a whole bunch of little stuff, okay? Yay! So when you're looking at flowers and choosing your flowers, we're going to go into that next. But just start to be aware of the different types of flowers. Okay, thanks. Bye for now.